Good everyone. So today we'll be looking at the Flutter SVG package, right? So sometimes you don't want to use an image or something, right? And you want to use something like an icon, and this is it. Let me just take away. Yeah, you want to use an icon. You just download it, stick it up in the file. Um, the file I have it in is assets. Okay, here it is. Like it as blah 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 blah. Okay, so if you watch my last video, you know what this is. Let's not bother about this. Okay, rather let's just stick to this. Okay, you know what? Let me clear up the screen. All right, so we'll take this out. Put a scaffold. So here it is, and we'll come to our main file. This is just the project I use to make my tutorials. So don't bother about the other things. Okay, so we'll call the home screen widgets. Okay, let's kill this. Say we should blank on the screen. Why is that? Why is that? Alright, let's just restart. Okay, there it is. Alright, so in this scaffold, we have a body. Okay, and body will add the package. Actually, we didn't do that. I already have it stored here, but let me just show you how to do it. Okay, there are two ways of doing it. One, you come over here, you search for SVG, go to YAML, and then when you do that, you just copy this and you go to the come all the way up here and you normally paste it. But how I do mine isn't like that. I run the command flutter add flutter SVG. Okay, and then when you click enter, I already have the project, so yes, it's already in dependency. Okay, we'll try to update constraints, so we'll just let it do that. And when you do that, even if you have an outdated version, let's say 1.00, it would update the latest version. Okay, and then when you're done, always click on get packages just to be safe, because sometimes you can import it and you still can't use package in your app. Alright, so when we're done, we will cut this to remove the distractions. Okay, so we're going to search SVG. There it is, different packages. It's going to be a string, right? So take this out. Then we come over here to our asset folder, and if you control right, you come over here and it says copy path. Now in Android Studio, it's much better. This is so wrong. All right, so remove this. And then when we click save, we should have it somewhere on our screen. Okay. All right, there it is. Let's wrap this in a center widget. Save. There it is. Okay, see how nice and small, and if you zoom in, it's quite vibrant. What let's say you have an app and you don't want to use normal icons, you could just use this in your navigation bar or anything really. But that's how you use um, SVG packages. Now the thing is, the same way you use images is the exact same thing. You just download it and you will know the difference through the extension .svg, SVG, JPEG, JPEG. So you cannot use this as an image .asset because it's not a regular image. Okay, and you can, I don't know if you could use this as a regular asset. Let's check it out. I'm trying it myself. Um, no, it's not SVG. Oh, yeah, error. JPEG. Let's see what happens. Run this. Alright, so let's see what happens. But personally, I don't think it's gonna work. Let's see though. It's still running error. Okay, that's true that you cannot use an image in an SVG. You cannot use an SVG in an image dot assets. It's going to give you the same error. Okay, so that's how you use the SVG package. Thank you.